Check, 1 2 1 2. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in and being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. I am the Crypto Lifer, you are the Crypto Lifers, and together we make this show come together every single day so people can see what goes down with cryptocurrency. We show them how technical analysis plays out daily. Last night, if you were one of the patrons, you were given a chart. Let's go over the chart you were given if you were one of the patrons. If you were confused, worried, if you've been wrecked, rocked, and kicked out of this game, then you need a mentor. You need someone to kind of calm you down, talk you through this, get your emotions set, and keep you regulated. I do that for all my patrons because I've been there 100 times before. I know exactly what you're feeling, exactly what's going down, and I can keep you sane and calm during these nasty red days. A lot of people come to the stream. If you can see, not many people like to stream during these nasty red days, but I do. Today's not one of those days. Today's a beautiful day, and we're going to talk about what's happening in cryptocurrency. I'm going to show you an indicator that may set us up for 2022 and why we may have bottomed out already. Hey, no one can call a bottom exactly, but I'll tell you what, I did put a lot of money into Bitcoin whenever the Fear and Green Index goes where it went, and I put my money where my mouth is. I didn't show every single buy, but I showed a good amount of them, and I was live on the reddest days. I was like, hey, this is when I open it up. 22 is extreme fear. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Keep it here as much as you can so I can get as much Bitcoin on the lows. So shout out to everyone here on the live. And could we go into a multi-year bear market? It's possible. Do I see lower than 25K? No. So even if that is the case, I mean, only 20,000 away from where we're at, I could take a 50% hit and continue on. So I've thought about if it's a bull or a bear market. I've handled each thing. I have a plan for both situations. And you know what? I'm ready to rock. So I've thought it out. I'm ready to go. And I'm not a bull or a bear. I'm a trader who's assessed the market climate and decided, you know what? From everything I've seen in my life, this is where I feel more comfortable getting into a trade. And that's the thing. If you see markets over and over again, eventually one time, you're going to feel more comfortable at a certain place. And when you feel more comfortable at a certain place, that's when you know you're ready to get into the sweet spot. That's when you know it's time to shine. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, calling yourself Crypto Lifers. Again, I say thank you so many times because I'm very, very thankful. RFox taking a beating, but going all the way back from 6.5 all the way back up to 8.5. A nice 30% gain on these tiny coins. However, it took a beating. We're going to show you a lot of different coins here in the metaverse that you may have never heard about, but RFox is on my radar. Good team. It didn't change, just because the price drop didn't change that they're a great team. So I like what they're doing, what they're putting out. We'll take a look here. If you were a patron, all right, last night on the 1 hour, we looked at this bull pennant, and I was able to draw it out, and I suggested that we could break out of this to the upside. I said if the 1 hour could save us, I said from the 4 hour demise, and my plan was, could we break above the 200-day moving average? That was a big deal for me. We shredded it on the 1 hour. That's a good sign. You have to remember that. I've seen this many times in my life, and when you can't get above the 200, that tends to be the suppression where you just can't seem to get above it. Right here, it happened for a while. Look, no. 200 said no. You cannot pass go. You cannot collect $200, but it was all the Magic Kingdom on the other side of the rainbow. Like Rodney Robinson as he dances past Goofy and waves to Mickey. And he got a kiss from Tinkerbell just the other day. She waved right at him. She said, hey, Rodney, I love you, baby. And he was like, oh my God, she waved. She waved at me. He was 12 years old all over again. What a lucky guy getting to go to Disneyland every week. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate each and every one of you. So we're probably stall out here. Highly likely this is where the trade will cool off. Why? Because I'm a stochastics trader and I do this every single day. Stochastics will cool us down and you're going to have to come back and touch the 21-day moving average. Look for sideways action for the day. This is good. A lot of money came into other markets, into Bitcoin. That money some of it will trickle in to certain altcoins. So let's see what's hot in the altcoin space. Let's talk about coin market cap. Let's look at my list, your list. We'll combine three amazing lists. My secret little 3 commas list, which always tends to pop and have some coins that CoinMarketCap does not. We're going to give you the insight that you need to get you going. I'm going to share with you so much that I can because, I could die tomorrow. And I truly believe this is my day to teach today. Because, hey, you never know if you're going to be here tomorrow. So if you can help someone today, do it. Because you don't know if you can help someone tomorrow. Let's see on my list what's hot. And these are obscure coins many people may not know. CryoWar banging up to 128, 126, 38% gains on CryoWar. Phantom, $299 going up 25%. We talked about it. We went over it. Opacity, doing damage, tends to move when other coins don't. Sharing got beat up hard, came back 20%, but still. Secret Network going super farm. Another one there at 1 you might want to write down. That's Elio Trade's idea, so super farm. I don't think he's going to lose. I think he's going to do pretty well no matter what. But hey, you never know. Shiba Inu up 17% on an idea that is going to go to Robinhood. They're going to get a Robinhood listing. That seems to be what's cracking. So Shiba Inu. Dogelon Mars up 16%. A lot of the poop coins, little tiny coins up. And Adam's coming for that all-time high. And Phantasma's on my radar too. Honestly, Matrix AI, you could just take a picture of this right here. And I'm telling you right now, this is gold. This list I just gave you right here is gold. Mask, Matrix AI, and Phantasma. Those three right there, I believe, are damage diggers. Dude, and SYSCOIN continuing. SYSCOIN's at an all-time high, I believe, at 114. I hold a lot of SYSCOIN. I've been holding it since 2014. I hold more coins than I could even tell anybody. I think I hold 400 different cryptocurrencies. My mind works in mysterious ways. Most people wouldn't be able to handle it, do it, or find their way through it. They'd probably have a nervous breakdown. But I'm able to somehow circumvent, and it's not easy. But look, when you get gains like this is why I continue to get in. And I also am very good at finding bottoms, and I'm very meticulous when I enter a trade. So I don't just jump in. I make sure it looks good. I make sure there's something going on, and I take my time, and I dollar cost average. Again, not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence before getting into any coin, trade, or project. So cool. 126 people watching, 81 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Not sure where everyone is today, or it just says there's less people here than there really are, because usually we have way more people at this point. Anyway, we're going to get, especially when Bitcoin pops today, which is funny. A lot of fishy things going on, but I just don't look at the negativities. I only focus on the positive things, because that's all that really matters. Hey, my Phantom crew, who's in Phantom? Who's rocking it with me? Who's kicking it in Phantom? Put a 333 in the comment section if you're kicking it with Phantom with me and you in since 18 cents. Put your buys in for Phantom. Let us know. 18 cents, 20 cents, $1.20, 98, 86. Let us know when you got into Phantom. And I got the lemon water here. What a beautiful thing. If God doesn't exist, then how is this lemon so absolutely beautiful? And I was just saying the other day, $100 in ZLDA that we went over would have turned into over $900. That pays for the Patreon for basically a year in cryptocurrency. So bam, one trade that we put out during the bear times would have paid for the Patreon in 1 year. So I'm just saying. Lemon water is the key, man. Got into Phantom at $9.99. That's impossible. It's never been there. So weird. 65 cents, 22. I missed that buzz. So funny, man. My time is coming. Phantom slamming on them this morning. Shout out to Crypto MUSER. Banging. The Crypto MUSER. It came out so easily. Shout out to you in your first video, man. It's not easy. Appreciate you for doing that. Jumping on in, doing what you got to do. Making the video, getting it going, throwing it down. So we talked about this. It was a bull pennant breaking to the upside. We nailed it yesterday. And again, you don't always get the entire measured move, but there you got about 70%. Usually you get at least 70% of the measured move. I sold my Phantom on accident while trying to leverage trade. I got out of Phantom earlier this week. Had some other things on my mind. Dustin Kava. I would never sell my Phantom till it hits $10. I got in. I'm going to 5, 10. Yeah, I'm going to 50x at least on that coin. At least. I'm buying my house in Florida. I'm calling it the Phantom House. Another video coming today. Stay tuned. My man. Keep the fire, man. Keep the fire. You're about to get to 100 subs, baby. You're about to get to 100 subs. My man, Crypto MUSER. And everybody follow my dude, Crypto MUSER, please. Starting a new life. He ran a restaurant for 10 years or more. Actually, even more. 2 different restaurants. He was the head chef. He did everything. His whole family was on his back. He did everything he could. But now he's the Crypto MUSER. 33 subscribers. Isn't that fitting the time that I bring him up on the 33? Let's get him to 100. Let's show show him how much you love me. Let's get this kid to 100 today. Crypto MUSER, man. I'm telling you, he's going to come up with content. He's going to do what he has to do. I believe in him, and he believed in me. When I only had 33 subscribers, he was behind me, so I'm behind him, man. I pay it forward to anyone that backed me from day one. So shout out to my Muser boy. Shout out to Crypto Muser in the house, man. All right, so look at this. 43,800, banging. My measured move was here. Says we're not done yet. Usually we do hit the measured move. It says we're going to 44,400. Let's just watch this flag. All we got to do is watch this flag. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. What worries me is that 4 hour will come down at one point. However, I said, can the 1 hour give us enough? So when the 4 hour comes down, we bounce off of here or here. And so far, it's a picture perfect story that actually is playing out exactly as I pointed it out. So when we look at this and we see what's happening, we start to see, okay, so this is my projection theory. If you want to take my advanced course, I'm going to be putting it out probably today. I'm going to be putting out a time for the advanced course. I think it's going to be Thursdays at 1. Thursdays at 1 o'clock for the advanced course. But I'm going to make that literally when I get done with this. So the advanced course is going to teach you my alert theories, how to place things where they need to be placed, and how to project into the future, how to use all sorts of more advanced tools on TradingView, Fibonacci's, and more to get you where you need to go. If that gets you excited, it's also a system that I created that nobody else uses in all of YouTube. No other trader made it. It's my own personal sauce. Like, it can't be replicated. If anyone ever replicates it, everybody knows it was mine. Nobody puts alerts on the stochastic RSI. I'm sure people have done it, but not the way I do it obsessively, and not how I flip back to the 15 and the 1 hour, not how I perfect my entries. I've never seen it. I figured it out on my own, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I am trying to show you that this is an amazing system. Because if you watch my stream every day, the system plays out. I just created a system that works very, very well. So I'm going to be teaching that advanced system next week. Jump on in. I hope you get excited for that. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. It's 185 people watching, 115 likes. Listen, if you're watching on your phone, flip away the chat. Hit the like button. If you're in your car, please pull over. Hit the like button. If you're out on the farm like Farmer D, just stop for a second, pull your phone out, hit that like button, please. You help somebody else learn how good crypto, how technical analysis could change your life. You bring someone else into the fold of cryptocurrency. You help that algorithm bring us in. And there's a lot of crypto YouTubers out there that are just talking nonsense, and it's all paid nonsense. Here we're bringing education every single day. So if you want to help someone else, if you want to help cryptocurrency, if you want a good karma like for yourself that's going to make you feel good for the rest of the day, hit that like button, do the right thing, and keep us moving to 200 watchers and more. We should be getting to 300 watchers every single day. There should be no reason that we can't. We were on BitBoy for crying out loud. 43,800 for Bitcoin, and I see it making a flag or a pennant, something. We don't know exactly what it's going to form, something like this, but this is the flag that I'm seeing, and we can watch it closely. I use the 15-minute a lot of times for market structure as well, and I watch it very, very closely. So beautiful thing for Bitcoin. That's what I see. The daily wants to rip. The 3-day wants to rip. All these suggest that we have a movement to the upside, and we eventually begin to break out of this falling wedge. I'll show you the bigger time frames now for Bitcoin. So smaller time frame, looks like I'm calling a sideways action until later on tonight. So we could have a pump by 8-9 tonight, something like that. But I'll keep my patrons updated. They get updates throughout the day on Bitcoin and multiple altcoins consistently. I worked 18 hours yesterday. I worked 18 hours, I think, the day before. Working very, very hard for the group, for the patrons. Did a tutoring session yesterday. I think we had 11 people in the class. Thank you so much for everyone that jumped on in. It was a really good, high vibe, high energy class. We had a really, really good time. So I appreciate each and every one of you who jumped on into the class. Classes are fun, and the questions get answered, and we all bounce ideas. Towards the end, it was really fun. I was like really, really excited. So I'm a nerd. What can I say? I like when people learn. That's like where I really get like going. When I see someone learn, when I see someone understand something, when I see someone change their perspective on life. Oh my God, there's nothing cooler, I think, in the whole world. So look, these are our weekly support and resistance lines that we've been going over for a while here on Coinbase, right? And again, we now have bounced off of strong support at about 41,000 with a candle close, right? Now, it's also cool here, we're kind of breaking through this little resistance there too on the weekly. The weekly says that we're ready to bounce to the upside. The weekly stochastic RSI, last time the weekly was this low, We had a huge leg to the upside. The last time the weekly was this low, we had 2. So we had 1, 2, 3. The third leg of this rally may be beginning. You know, I don't want to say anything for sure. I'm always open-minded to each day. Like, for instance, I'm bearish until certain things occur, right? For instance, watch this. Till we get above key resistance, like right here. Till we get above this level, we're bearish. Like, till we get above this level, we're bearish. So, like, this is a great rally. It's all good and well, but, like, this could be a fake out. And we could see it. We could see us, you know, we saw this before. Watch. I'll show you something that's really creepy. We see a fractal of a fractal. We see a fractal inside itself. I just saw it. Watch this. Oh, hold on. I should extend it. Watch this, though. This will blow your mind. Now we shrink this down. You're going to see how this is the exact same pattern. See, it's kind of like this. And so, could we fake out and fake ourselves right back down? Thank God we did get above this resistance. Now we're coming up here. We're going for 45,700. Highly likely we come up to that point, all right? Knowing your support and resistance is so important. Change the whole way you look at the market. And it's a simple beginner's idea, like traditional idea, but once you got to use it and you got to know it. And if you're not using your support and resistance, and there was times where I did it and then I didn't use it so much. And then even me after years of trading would sometimes be like, oh, so make sure you're doing everything. It's very important. That's why I have my 9-point checklist that I give during the beginner's course. You leave with a beautiful Patreon with my 9-point checklist that shows you what's going down in cryptocurrency and how to basically shows you all the little steps that I take before I enter. And you could even flip it to exit a trade really on the inverse idea. But so we're watching this fractal possibly, for instance, just to show you that I'm not a moon boy. I'm not 100% every single time. Oh, yeah. Also, this 4 hour needs to come to the downside. This could break us down, right? Let's see how this flag in the 1 hour does. Can we get up high, get rejected here, come down and bounce? This would be the better option. So we could be here or here based on this 4 hour being extremely overbought. Extremely overbought. Okay. So how we track Bitcoin is we watch it on the 15 and the 1 hour in that flag that we drew already, right? That's where you're going to have to stay on and kind of, focus on. And then this is the bigger picture. We got to kind of keep an eye on the 4 hour. The bigger time frames are in our favor, the weekly, the 3-day, and the daily. And we go from there. So that's Bitcoin in a bit of a nutshell, covered, stamped, and nailed. And again, one of the most accurate shows here where we explain and put a trade out. I personally show you my trade for Bitcoin every single day. A lot of other shows talk about cryptocurrency. A lot of other shows, do the news. They're awesome. They're great shows. But they don't really show you what's really happening or what they're really doing. I do that every single day. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and jumping on in. Let's take a look at the Dow, up 116 points. Now, we take a look at the 4 hour on the Dow. That wants to pop. And that's showing you that that's your low. And I'm telling you, the stochastic RSI will help you trade any single market. And so, we broke out, we broke back in, and then we did an inverted, shoulder, head, and a shoulder there. If I go to a smaller time frame, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. The Dow now in a bit of a rising wedge, though, kind of getting wedged close in this area. See that? Up, down. It's wedging itself out. This is an inverted head and shoulder on the Dow, and it's in a bigger wedge that I've had it in for a while. I have two ideas for the Dow. Does it break to the downside? Does it pop? I went to the weekly, and the weekly was in a really good spot and started to move to the upside. However, it's halfway through its momentum, but this could breach this area. They keep printing money, which I think they're going to have to. They claim they could lower interest rates. They lower interest rates, they're going to cause a serious recession immediately, because I'll tell you why. Because when they lower the interest rates, right, no one can make money on their savings. No one can save, right? So everyone's going to flood into the stock market. You're going to high the prices of everything are going to go up because no one can save. There's going to be more money in circulation. When they raise interest rates, people are going to want to put their money into savings, but no one's going to have any money anymore. See, that would have worked 10 years ago if people had money. You get it? But no one has any money. No one's working. So when they raise the interest rates, it helps when everyone runs into savings, right? Because it takes money out of circulation, right? Which lowers prices. And then people get rewarded for saving. It's a great thing. We've gone past that point. So now when you raise the interest rates, no one gets rewarded for saving. You see what I'm saying? Your savings account would get a higher interest rate when they raise the interest rates. But less people are going to have any money in the savings, so that does less to the economy. It doesn't circulate the funds like it used to. telling you right now, like, I have different theories than a lot of these people, and I can see where we're going. And at the end of the day, like, I felt like we're too far. This system was made to collapse on itself, and it's going to eventually, no matter what. That's why I'm in cryptocurrency, and I even have gold and silver on the side, because I'm always hedging for an entire collapse, you know? That's what made me start this channel. That's where I am. So I'm a weary guy who didn't want my money getting stolen to me as I went to work. That expanded into deep dives into the monetary systems and monetary policies. And I was able to figure out what Bretton Woods was, how the dollar's pegged to almost every asset in the world, or every asset's pegged to the dollar in the world. And kind of, if you don't know what, what the OPEC is, what goes on with OPEC, why people have to get in and out to the US dollar and more. There's just so much going on behind the scenes. And if you don't understand it, then you're really going to have a hard time investing. I really tackled world markets for years to try to get a handle on them. I traded gold and silver for a long time. I watched oil. All these things can give us indications of what's happening in the market. Okay. So the Dow Jones at 73 points. Let's look at it on the 1 hour. 1 hour, it says it's going to roll over today. So it says that's about all you're going to get. Just like Bitcoin. It was correlated to Bitcoin. It got a little bit of a pump. But it looks like it's going to roll over here somewhere like this. Maybe it continues down this channel, right? However, the 4 hours, the 4 hours looking really nice for the Dow. So I think a little more sideways action, and this looks like it could pop to the upside. 4 hours looking good for the Dow Jones. And the daily's getting ready to reset for a nice pop to the upside. I mean, Dow is setting up for a bounce here or here. 35.6 at the very low, 35.3, but I don't know if it has the momentum to get down that far, honestly, considering how low that daily is already. So, Dow Jones looking like it wants to pop to the upside. I like what I'm seeing for the Dow Jones Industrial. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance, right? That's falling to the downside on the daily. Says we're going to have a little rally for these altcoins here. Look at this. Boom. It's a good sign. Rally for the altcoins, and we couldn't get above 40. We got rejected by 40. As long as we stay below that 40 line, it's going to be a good sign for the altcoins. It's hard to trade alts when this is trending to the upside. We want to see Bitcoin dominance trending to the downside. High or low? A higher high, a lower high. Can we make a lower low down here for the Dow Jones Industrial? The daily says this is a good time to trade some alts, even though 1 hour is pointing to the downside a little bit. 4 hours says nay. So a little bit movement on the 4 hour. Maybe the 1 hour pumps a little bit. But the overall daily says that we'll have a little rally here for the next 5, 6, 7 days in altcoins. It's going to be a little easier to trade the altcoins. So that's the dollar, right? And now, I mean, that's Bitcoin dominance. Now let's look at the dollar. And we talked about the dollar numerous times. Where's my head and shoulder? There it is. I made this head and shoulder pattern, suggested that the dollar was going to dump, and look, it did. That's why these patterns play out beautifully. Measured move down here would be a Bart Simpson for the dollar. And that's a good sign for Bitcoin. The inflation rates should hurt the dollar, right? It says it's oversold on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour, and the daily time frame. So it's suggesting a little bit of a reversal. But when we went to the weekly just shot down. Like this weekly was up here, it shot down hard. So good sign that the dollar has lost support, and we want to see it just continue to lose this support line. This is a good thing on the weekly. However, it is getting oversold. More downside though. I'd love it to break this 94 level. So when it comes back up, it can get rejected here. Another thing that we could look at for the dollar is we could look at, I'm trying to see if there's a bearish retest here. Yeah, like right there, it's falling out. It's falling out of this zone here. Bearish retest and dump. So we're looking for it to try to get back in the pattern and take a dump to the downside. That's a rising wedge with a 68% chance of a break to the downside, and that's exactly what happened to the dollar. So shout out to everyone here that's watching. It's good signs for Bitcoin when the dollar struggles. We don't want a strong dollar. We want a strong Bitcoin. Sad to say. I love my country. I love the United States of America. But you can't, they printed the continental dollar to zero. Okay? Look up the continental dollar. Research what happened to that one. Research gold in Rome. Research the florin coin. Research all the currencies throughout the world. They didn't last too long. Okay? They weren't sustainable stores of value, right? We're going to take a total of the entire market cap, and thank bejesus we got back above $2 trillion. Levels to watch for the entire market cap here. And we'll take a look at it here on the daily time frame, give a little more of an idea of the levels to watch. So we broke through $2 trillion, right? We bounced nicely off 1.9. See that? And look at the wickage. 1, 2, 3. Look at the time. Look at all that buy pressure right there. It's a good sign that the entire market wanted to make a bit of a move. The daily time frame, which is the stronger one, wants to rip to the upside. The daily suggesting we can fly. We can fly. I had this drunken inverted head and shoulders drawn. Seems to be playing out as expected. Can we break trend line? All odds, and if we can crack through 2.1 trillion and get all the way up here to 2.26 trillion. So we'll be watching these levels every day on the market, and I'll be giving it to you every single morning. So we go over Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance, total, which is the entire market cap. We can even go to total 3, which is all the altcoins, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. And these, as I said before, they were looking more bullish than Bitcoin. And you can see this is a bit of a cup and handle. There's a cup with a handle there. And we've been drawing these lines talking about this idea here. Look at this bigger cup and handle that I drew a long time ago. Look, cup with a handle here. That measured move. And then this cup with this handle has a measured move. And both of them are trying to get us here to $1.4 trillion for the altcoins. So altcoins want to make a bit of a rally here. The daily, the 3-day chart coming back down for a reversal, but that could flip on us nicely. And the weekly, ready to rock. Last time the weekly was this low. And I'm telling you right now, this is when I personally like to accumulate altcoins. I picked one indicator that I really, really trust. I use 100 different, I use a bunch of different things. But at the end of the day, the stochastics RSI is my go-to. Like, I found my pocket in trading. Thank the dear heavens and Lord. Lord, I'm so proud that you did that for me. Like, amazing. Because, like, until you get a system in place or something that you can somewhat rely on in trading, like, trading just is vicious on the mind, vicious on the emotions, especially for someone like me. I had to develop some type of plan here. I had to develop some type of system in order to take advantage of these market moves and get rid of my emotions. So, yeah. So, go back to Bitcoin on the 15. We'll talk about what we're looking at to keep you up. Bit of a dump there, but that's okay. Don't worry. Just keep it tracked in this zone. Nice little sell-off. Remember, they're going for the liquidity grabs at all times, though. To me, it is kind of starting to break, but we'll watch it closely. We'll watch it very closely. We don't know exactly the pattern at play. And this is why you continuously just get it down. 15-minute needs to come down. Once the 15-minute hits this low, that should be the end of that fall down, and it'll have to kind of at least go sideways or rip back a little bit. Remember, that daily, though, that 1 hour does want to dump on you, and you got to know that. And that's why I said the trade was over here. You're far away from everyone wants to know, I don't know when to sell. I don't know when to sell. Join my trading group. Jump on into the beginner's course immediately for $100. Oh my gosh, you will save yourself so much time, anguish, and money. Jump on into my course. You'll save yourself so much time, anguish, and money. I'm telling you right now. Oh my God, at least you'll save yourself time and anguish. I can't guarantee the money because I don't know what you're going to be doing with yourself. And I'm not a financial advisor, but you will save yourself so much pain and anguish if you just learn the basics of trading, just the basic stuff. And I teach way more than that in the beginner's course. It's in depth. It's a full-blown course that'll keep you occupied for at least a couple months, right? So that's the entire market in a nutshell. I also look at DEFIPERP. DeFi doing really well. Popping to the upside, starting to make a bit of a move and getting above this resistance point at about 940. I like to see that. So DeFi doing well. I don't want to see it break below this. I want to see it start to use this 200-day moving average to its advantage. Okay? If you stay tuned, I'm going to show you a cool indicator that is suggesting that we rally into 2022 and Bitcoin gets to a crazy high. I'm going to show you an insane high. If you bear with me, I got an insane chart to show you, but it won't be till later on in the show. I'm going to dangle it out there. I'm not going to give it away all at once. Let's jump into the chat now. So sorry, but I just got to get these things done every day. We got to get it done. We got to get it done. Got windows everywhere over here. Did I not even pop out I got to get the chat. Where's the chat? Let me pop out the chat right now and get it pumping. Now, who here likes Phantom going to who here thinks Phantom can get to $10 a coin? Who here believes Phantom can get to $10 a coin? What do you guys think? Who is Matic or Phantom going to get to $10 first? That's a cool little question. Is Matic or Phantom, which coin will hit $10 first? I believe Phantom will do it. I believe it's highly likely Phantom gets there before Matic. But again, I love Phantom. I have bags of Phantom, but I still, even if I didn't have bags of Phantom, I truly, I believe it. I believe that Phantom just has that smaller market cap, a little bit of a push, and can do some damage. So Shout out to everybody on the live stream. Thank you for jumping on in. Let's jump on into the super chat part of the show now, where we go through your live ideas, chats, and thoughts. Throw it down. Let me know what's going down. 256 people on the stream. Thank you so much for jumping on and appreciate each and every one of you. Don't care. I have both bags. Me too. Me too. Chief, could you do a deep dive on that new coin, GLMR? Listed yesterday on Binance. Let's take a look at GLMR on Binance. Thank you so much for putting that on the radar. Let's take a look at GLMR. Thank you so much, my friend, for jumping on in and throwing down a super chat to ask about a coin. Oh, man, I woke up early this AM. Started popping apps open and looking at these exchanges that make up my portfolio. And boom, I see a sea of green and the crowd goes wild for crypto. Shout out to everybody on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Oh, hold on. Okay, I thought I saw a drop frame. Something was spinning there. Whatever, it seems to be fine. Oh. Suppression. Something's going on. It's claiming. Lag has nothing to do with me, though. It's on them, man. They're doing something. They're suppressing me right now, especially as we hit the 256. Smoke Eater FPV, pay it forward. Thanks for the class. Wow, man. Throwing down a $100 super chat right when they're playing games here. Did you guys just do something to the internet? Did she start doing something big deal? I'm cooked. And it's nothing I'm doing. It's nothing I'm doing. My system's set up right. Everything's right. Everything is right. This is crazy. I got like so many people watching. It was like rocking. YouTube is not receiving enough data to maintain a smooth stream. Viewers, what? Like, but this will always tell me when I have when I'm getting drop frames, and I got no drop frames here. So it's not the case. You guys say we back? All right, moving forward. Seems to be lagging now, but whatever. Mine came in and broke everything. Let's take a look at Time and GLMR. Someone asked about Time coin. Let's take a look at Time, which is Chronotech, right? Is that Chronotech Time? There's a bunch of different ones we've been looking at. And look, and then these little coins are going to wake up every time we get a surge. Phantom all the way is the new king of DeFi, going to the top 10 market cap. I truly believe that. I truly believe that. Saying no data now at all. Babe, am I online? Can you please check my stream? Excellent connection now. Okay. That was shady. That was definitely YouTube servers. That had nothing to do with me. My entire system has never changed. We were rocking and rolling too. We had 256. We were banging on them. So because of that, I need you all to hit the like button. I need you, even if you're going to leave, just let this play on your phone. Like, don't turn the stream off. I need all the support I can get. We're trying to change the world here one person at a time. We're trying to peel people away their 9 to 5s. We're trying to get people to understand where real value lies. Please help me change the world. I'm telling you, I need each and every one of you for coming on. And we were about to crack 300. We were rocking and rolling. I'm telling you right now, we were rocking and rolling. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Nothing can stop the powerful energy of a group of people that believe. You need a 24/7 channel and run it like a network. I can't stand tuning into any of these other jokers. Shout out to my man, Holy Fan. Shout out to all the people up on the seems to be back. All good. Let's take a look at Time, Wonderland in the game. I think Time's a waste of time, honestly. I think a bunch of people, I think they just did a really good marketing campaign and got everyone sucked in there. Sit at SAFEMOON going to be big? You think so? I still hold a big old bag of SAFEMOON. I don't think it, I personally don't think it, I hold SAFEMOON just because, but I don't really think much about it. I'll be honest with you. And I was like a huge holder of SAFEMOON. I got in when it was 009, like before anybody, like I 100X'd on SAFEMOON live on the show. Glimmer equals Moonbeam. Okay. So we'll take a look at the Binance Smart Chain address. Why not? That's the easiest thing to do here. You can go to Dex Guru, Dex Tools, or Pecan. The plans are going to be big of SAFEMOON. Do you still follow their plans? I just don't really care as much, honestly. Like, I'm into, like, long-term tech. Like, I'm into Ubix, EXRD. I'm into, like, you know, transactions per second that will blow SAFEMOON away. Like, SAFEMOON does not really hold the ability to do what Phantom's going to do, to do what Matic's going to do. Like, it's not a layer. It's a beautiful coin. I think it's cool. I'm not trying to hurt anyone that holds it long term. But, like, you know, it's not AVAT. It's not Luna. You know what I'm saying? It's not a real, like, whatever. Who knows what could happen to it? I'm optimistic. I hold a big old bag. So, hey, anything could happen to it. And, you know, the team is still going. They didn't rug pull and it's doing what it can do. So, hey, it is what it is. So, there. Chronotech Time could make this kind of wedge and then eventually break to the upside. Watch it closely like that. That could get it back to $700. This thing's all the way down. Oh, no, you asked for Wonderland. So sorry. I believe, right? Wonderland, right? Yeah, the $2,000 one. Yeah. It's on Avalanche, right? And I remember you can go to traderjoe.xyz, right? That's your Avalanche kind of idea. You can also go to here to CoinTrader Pro. CoinTrader Pro is going to be a great place where you can kind of find any coin you need, and they're going to have it. Highly likely they have it. Okay. I need the contract address. Forgot about that. Time. And it'll come up with Wonderland, right? Wonderland USD there on Coin Paprika. That's good enough. MB not singing that saying, SAFEMOON is dead. Welcome, Pier 10. I'm waiting for UnSAFEMOON. Sounds more risky. Yeah. So look at that. I mean, Wonderland just tanked all the way down. Back to 2,000. Looks like it's going to continue to go to the downside, honestly. Over and over again. I mean, they got a lot of, you know what's funny? I met a young kid and he was like, oh, the only thing I have is this and a few other coins. And I'm like, oh, they went after like a certain target market group of people. Like a lot, like a guy like me, like I have heard about this coin, but it didn't really come across my radar. Like, and then everyone was jumping in, OHM, are you in? And I was like, oh, I missed out on something. And then I didn't miss out on anything. Like, this thing looks like a rug pull to me. Like, I mean, I don't know. Anything could happen to it. A lot of people were behind it. Could it come back up to the upside? Possible. Do you cut your losses? I don't know. It's up to you. You do whatever makes you happy. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any coin, trade, or project. Do you think SAFEMOON will be layer 1? SYS could eventually as Phantom. That's a great way to write it. Super chat, Glimmer. SYS could eventually be as big as Phantom is what you're saying? Maybe possible. Let's take a look at Glimmer and Ribbon. GLMR, Glimmer. And it's nice that Bitcoin wasn't so hard today. We didn't have to spend like 5 hours on it, right? We know where the daily is. We know where the weekly is. We know where the 3-day is. We know where the 4 hour is. We know where the 1 hour. We know where the 15-minute is. Right now, I know all those time frames in my head. I can close my eyes and know exactly where Bitcoin stands. And I'll check it in a couple hours. And then I'll do a video update for my patrons. A couple video updates throughout the day. Today is also the weekly screen share. Today at 6 o'clock from 6 to 8:30. We do the weekly screen share. That's where me and all my lifers hang out together. It also gets recorded, you know. Shout out to the $100 super chat. Pay it forward. I don't know if I got to kind of put that out there because we were a little buffered there. Shout out to the $100 super chat. Pay it forward. Thanks for the class yesterday. Smoke Eater FPV, man. Thank you so much for $100. I mean, that's insane. Thank you so much for doing that. Much respect for you for throwing down a $100 super chat. You don't see that on every channel. We get them almost all the time. So thank you so much. I remember my first $100 super chat. I almost fell on the floor. I'm still insanely grateful. I can't believe someone would throw a $100 super chat for me, thank you very, very much. From the bottom of my heart to you and yours. I'll keep working hard for you every single day. So let's take a look at Glimmer. Moonbeam, which is Glimmer. Interesting. Let's take a look at the website. The Moonbeam Network, Moonbeam Foundation. The future is multi-chain. Definitely, I like what they're saying already, right? How many addresses do they have? Or do they have addresses? They don't. It's interesting. They got a website, Explorer. Funny, where do you buy this thing? On Binance only or KuCoin. Interesting. Funny how you can't get it in a decentralized, yet they say they're multi-chain. It's kind of funny in a way. Glimmer, Moonbeam. And it started, here at 14 and it's crashed all the way back down to 8. Okay. We'll take a look at it on the charts in a second too as well. Expand to new chains, powered by Moonbeam, an Ethereum-compatible smart contract parachain on Polkadot. The easiest path to multi-chain. Minimal configuration changes. No need to rewrite or reconfigure your smart contracts. They'll work right away. Familiar smart contract languages. Support for Solidity, Viper, and anything that complies to the Ethereum virtual machine bytecode. Tools you already use. Use Ethereum-based tools you love, like MetaMask, Remix, Hardhat, Waffle, and Truffle. Pre-built integrations. A fully Ethereum-compatible environment on Polkadot. Solidity smart contracts. H160 accounts and EDSA signatures. Complete set of Web3 RPC endpoints and publish subscribe capabilities. Grow your project with multi-chain. Interesting. Covalent. I like Covalent in there. Join projects already building on Moonbeam, Orion, Linear, Injective Protocol, Frax, BetUse. Interesting project. Interesting. Pools. Chainlink there too. The Oracle of the day. So, hey, C Duff. Hey, good day, lifer. Can we deep dive on Wilder Worlds? I mean, it's hot. Wild is hot. I believe it's going to be big. Let's take a look at the charts here for Glimmer and Ribbon. Glimmer equals Moonbeam. Okay. So obviously it just came out and it came down pretty much. Let's look at it in a smaller time frame for some market structure. Bit of a cup and handle forming now. Okay. Support and resistance lines. Okay. The idea here is we could break out. You take this wick to wick. Get back to that resistance point. Can Glimmer pump? How much is that going to render? 14% gains out of Glimmer. It's on the low there. 15-minute wants to pump to the upside. Can't really get anything on the 1 hour, so you got to go for the 15-minute. It's so new. Came out and just tanked. Insane, right? I would like to find a bottom for this. There's a chance that this could start coming up. You see a 1, 2, bit of a triple bottom forming as well for it. You have 1, you have 2, and you have 3. Bit of a triple bottom there for Glimmer. Again, though, you know me, as I say before, I mean, low, slightly higher low, slightly higher low. That's got to hold. We got to push to the upside. This could break out 14%. There's a chance. It's a high risk, high reward. How do we know it's not going to go lower? And, where is the support? I mean, there's really not much. So, again, it's got to bounce. Like, I'd feel more comfortable watching it at least get up here and make a bounce. And then I'd get the retest there just to let me know that it's finding some support before I, Ribbon Finance. Let's take a look at Ribbon Finance. Again, things I go over, everybody, please. Some things I don't even like. I might look at it and I'll tell you, hey, I don't like this. Ribbon Finance kind of worries me a little bit because it has the finance at the end. But we'll see. Suitable alpha for everyone. Earn your crypto assets with DeFi's first structured products protocol. Start earning. T-Aave-C generates yield by running an automated Aave covered call strategy. Bringing structured products to DeFi. Ribbon uses financial engineering to create structured products that deliver sustainable yield. Ribbon's first product focuses on yield through automated option strategies. The protocol also allows developers to create arbitrary structured products through combining various DeFi derivatives. Nancent, DeFi Alliance, interesting. Joseph Lubin, start earning. Sustainable alpha for everyone. I really don't know what they do. I mean, I get it, but it's a little, could be a little bit better. I don't know. Let's take a look at what the charts say here for what is this thing? Ribbon Finance. Now, again, the thing is, a lot of people bail out of these markets when they get fearful. It's not what you can do. I mean, the sad thing is, these people get rocked and wrecked, and they buy high, they sell low, and that's kind of what the masses will do, and they'll continue to do that. I'll tell you all. That's what they will continue to do because they won't find a mentor, they won't understand, they don't want to learn. You gotta act. I did the same thing. I did it for years. I just pushed through. I don't like this as an Ethereum contract address, right? I'm a multi-chain guy, and I bring this up all the time. It is on Coinbase for USD. We'll take a look at it. And Gate.io. I like how Coinbase is getting into the Gate game. It's funny, like, it'd be a long time ago, you would have seen a coin on Coinbase that was also on Gate.io. Almost never happened. Let's take a look at what the charts see and what's going down for this thing. Looks a lot like a beginning coin came out. Had some boom movements, though. Wow, 130, it's actually been moving pretty much. It went as high. Wow, it went, basically did a 4x pretty fast. So that's interesting. Let's take a look at here on the 15-minute. Thank you so much for the super chats. Could you check out BTD coin? It's looking juicy. We'll take a look at that. Thank you so much for the super chat. ZLDA was listed on Bitmart a couple hours ago, and tomorrow will be listed on Hotbit. Absolute amazing project. No, we all love it, and it's been providing very well for the lifers. So shout out to all the ZLDA crew. We became a ZLDA kids, you know. We just love the ZLDA. What's going down with that? So Ribbon Finance actually is showing signs of life here. This is a bit of a flag, and whoever gave this to us, okay, you see something going down. I think we see what you're talking about. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. 4-hour has some room to move, right? A little bit of momentum there. We could see a push to the upside. Let's look at the daily time frame. Daily wants to fly, really doesn't have much information. So 4 hours, what you can go on, has some momentum. 1 hour needs to come to the downside, right? I'm actually going to change the trajectory of this bottom trend line here. Looks like we're looking at something like this. Wouldn't be surprised if the 1 hour comes back down and tests like 286. Just this buy zone area, and boom, that's the sweet spot. This thing could do some serious damage. Ribbon, USD here on Coinbase. So let's take a look. Ribbon on Coinbase. Okay. Long position. Wow, I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. You can get 100% gains out of it. Just came out, not a lot of suppression. Doesn't have, and if the market starts to turn, you see, this is the best time to get into little tiny crap coins when the market turns. You know, we could find a bottom here. Everything could be different. So Ribbon on my radar. I'll put an alert here on the 1 hour. When the 1 hour hits, that's when I'll be kind of looking closer at it. But Ribbon on the radar now, on Coinbase and Gate.io. And that's how it is. And if you're in, look at Rodney. He's about to get the wave from Tinkerbell. She waved. She waved. Well, here it is. Here it is. Ready? Oh, right there. Look, there it is. She waved. I love it. I love it. She waved. Oh my God. That made my day, man. Hey, if we can't live in our imagination as kids, then where can we live? You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to grow up. And I'm waiting for the 1 hour reset here. This is on my radar. There's always something to dig up every single day if you keep it moving. All right, shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Super chats, FPV, Wild, BTT, and FCF. French Connection Finance, still coming out there. Every weekend, baby, the magic is real. I don't want to grow up, man. You're the man, dude. Tinkerbell grew up. You're funny, man. Let's take a look at Wild, which is Wilder World. It's a really good coin. I want to take a look at the market cap. I haven't looked at the market cap in a while, but it's hot. This thing did a beautiful 7x. It did some serious damage. Wilder World. It's $2.63. That's actually a good spot. $200 million market cap. Took a beat down. Let's take a look at what the charts say here. I don't like that it's only on Ethereum, right? It's got to kind of step its game up. We'll take a look at it. It's on KuCoin, though. I know that for Wild USDT. WILD Wild. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. And we do. We have 262 likes, 252 people. That's how I know more people are watching. It never took me this fast to get the likes above the watchers. More people are watching this than it says. I don't know why, but it is. There's probably 300-400 people watching right now. We're going to get to the bottom of it at one point, but I don't stress it at all. It's all good. I'm just super happy God has me alive today. That's really all that matters. Anything else is nil. Anything else is kind of a whatevers. I woke up and I had my legs. I said, dear Lord, thank you for my legs. So look, Wilder World broke out of this to the upside, did a double bottom. That's the measured move of the double bottom. How do you do that? You take the length of this to here and you swing that to there. It tells you where the double bottom will go. We went exactly to that point, broke above the 200-day moving average in the 1 hour. It's a good sign. Everything was waiting to see what Bitcoin was going to do, right? Everyone was like, Bitcoin, what are you going to do? Let's take a look at Wild. So it did a shoulder, head and shoulder, dump to the downside. Went all the way down. I mean, that's the bottom for Wild. It's a great coin. Really good pickup, in my humble opinion. So whatever makes you happy, but this is going to do damage in the metaverse. If you looked at the website alone's awesome. Like right when you go to the website, it sells the idea. Like you want to be a part of it. Like look at this, dude. A new dimension of reality, Wilder World, immersive 5D metaverse built on Ethereum, Unreal Engine in 5 and 0. I mean, this is hot. So hot. So, hey, Wilder World on my radar. And it was on my radar at $1 back then. It went to like 7 beans. And when it would crash all the way down, if you look at it in the last 3-4 months, this thing would boom all the way to a high of maybe even $8. Where did it go? 667. Yeah, like 779, I think was the high, 715. So it did damage already, came back down. It's in the sweet spot. Like that's an 886% retracement. That's what they do. So, I mean, if you were to accumulate Wild now, you'd be accumulating on the lows, right? And that's the plan, is to buy low, sell high, right? The problem is, the fear is when everyone is low and they set in. When the market just begins out of a bear run, it's a little easier because it's like, all right, eventually we're going to have a move. But what happens is then we have a pump in the corrections. And when the corrections happen, people are told they're going to be bear runs. And so people are afraid to buy into those times. And then what happens is the market makers pump it really fast after it hits a bottom. You miss it, and then you wish you were, and then that's depressing. And people take double hits. They take the hit when they sold. They take the hit when they don't get back into the bottom. And then when they see prices pump again, they emotionally beat themselves up and get really depressed. And this market is made to emotionally beat you down, right? If you have God in your life and you truly are happy with where you're at, and like you truly think God's putting good things in your life and everything is okay, then why would you think a market maker could destroy you? Like, see? So once I put my faith in God, my trading went better, my life went better, and everything in my life decided to kind of fall into place. But again, I don't want to push that on anybody else because you kind of like it's my own thing, and I got there, and it is what it is, right? And you can get wherever you want. And I don't shun or hate anybody at all for any reason. Your beliefs are yours and they're beautiful. And however you feel about this universe and this creation and your feeling inside is up to you. I can't force anything on anybody else. I just know that my connection to God definitely, and it came through this channel. If I didn't start a YouTube channel, I would have a less, like it fortified my connection with God. When everything got taken from me, when I was brought to my knees, I said, God, I need your help at this point. Can you please make it real? And he swooped in oh man, I can't even believe it. And I felt the presence ever since. I always felt the presence, but it's been strong. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Could you send a super chat and life where we'll dive in and show us the way? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I think we still have something to clean up. Zero, my fave is Epcot. I eat around the world. Come on, peeps. I want to go to Epcot Center. I'm telling you, the magic is real. Come with me to Disney. Wow. He's drinking the Kool-Aid, but he loves. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing. TA on French Connection Finance. And your opinion on it now. Okay. ZLDA was listed on Bitmart a couple of hours ago. And tomorrow will be listed on Hotbit. We'll take a look at ZLDA. Can you check out BTT coin? It's looking juicy. I always hold a bag in these because it's like a low cap that tends to pop. FPV and Wild. I think FPV was the dude who sent $100 super chat. I don't believe he's. Yeah. But FPV, thank you so much for the $100 super chat again. Much love to you. So we went over Glimmer, Ribbon, and Wild. We're doing them. We're doing them today. I'm on point today. Nailing it. Let's take a look at my baby, EPIK Prime. EPIK Prime. I want to see what's up with EPIK. And that has some talks of doing stuff with Disney. Chainport.io, EPIK Prime. Let's see. EPIK had some... Wow, I mean, EPIK had a run. We talked about it there. One penny all the way up to 92 cents. I mean, it did an 8x, 9x, more than a 10x. Insanity, right? I really believe in this project, what it's doing, who's behind it, and it gets good notoriety. Like I've heard it on Crypto RS and a bunch of, so it's been getting some loves. Again, everything went down. You have to remember, you have to study the fundamentals of the coins that you like. If you truly like them and believe in them, I stick with the coins that I truly like and believe in. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at our baby ZLDA and see if it took a bit of a hit yet. Wow, no, 10 cents and strong. Like it's just deciding to hang out. Like that's strength, my friends. That's strength. Not enough people in this coin yet, and it just got started. Like it could even dip down here. It could dip and pump. Like anything could happen. Let's take a look at it on the indicators. Doesn't like to save the indicators here for whatever reason, but if you're quick, you can get them done fast. I'll get them done right here for you as fast as a foot of a rabbit. Let's take a look at that. So, made that up right now. I've never really said as fast as a foot of a rabbit. I don't know what made me say it that fast and weird, but hey, it is what it is. I was a rapper for years, so I improv, right? Freestyle. You come up with something. So I'm always freestyling here on the channel as well. It's a constant freestyle, baby. Hey, baby. A little punchy, eh? You ain't nothing you don't believe in yourself. So look at that. Seeing a bit of a pennant here. Let's look for better market structure. 15-minute will show us even more of what's happening. And so, yeah, I mean, that's, you know, a little bit of bearish divergence there. Swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down on the RSI. See that? That could bring us down a little bit, but we are oversold already in the 15. There's really not a lot of info here. New coin, but wow. I tell you what, I could see this thing at 21 cents and do another double up. Man, we were getting this thing at 1 penny. At 1 penny. And the proof is in the pudding. You can go back to all my last videos. It's right there. Shout out to Crypto MUSER, man. 33 subscribers. I didn't see anyone jump on in, man. 53. There we go. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You can't get to 100 today? 100 of y'all can't go and subscribe to my buddy, man, who was behind me when my channel first started. Basically, my brother from another mother. He's going to work so hard, changing his life, doing everything he can to bring you the information about all these deep diving coins, XRP, and more. He's going to do what you got to do. I'm telling you, he's an amazing guy. Hit that subscribe button for the MUSER, please. I know you can. I know you can. Help someone else out. Do something other for yourself. I'm doing something for him. Like, it's not always about me. It's about other people, right? SRK continues to rip to the upside. Unreal. Like, unbelievable. And we show you this is a bit of a cup and handle. I could see this thing doing damage. Getting all the way back up 1,200% gains. Like, I think we could see some of them. This could be a rally of rallies. Like, I'm telling you right now, people don't realize this could be the rally of rallies. 294 likes, 256 people watching. Could we get the likes up to the watchers? We never get 300 likes on the live. That means there's so many people watching this live. I'm telling you right now. Show them who's boss. Keep hitting that like button. Eventually, the likes are going to show who's watching. You see what I'm saying? So we have 294 people watching because the likes are going to continue to rise. So like, if the likes go to 350, we know we have 400 people watching. Nobody gets all their likes to watchers. Nobody. And it's very rare that you get more likes than watchers. It's impossible, actually. It never happens. So I do it consistently. It's insanity. They say, oh, it's people coming in, hitting the like, and leaving. You could say that, right? But, I mean, you have to come up with that you have to kind of like... Anyway, who cares? As I said before, I'm just happy to be alive. So look at this, Phantom. The daily suggests Phantom is about to do some serious damage, right? I mean, $495 is the measured move for Phantom. This is getting crazy. It looks like we could do some serious damage for Phantom. So, Gap Clothing to launch NFTs on Tezos. That's a big deal. Just remember, Rocky. Mikey loves you, man, right? Just remember, Mikey loves you. Sniffing Pixie dust. It's hard not to hit the like, brother. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Shout out to Jeffrey Clays. Shout out to all my awesome people here in the live. Shout out to the 333s. Gap Clothing to launch gamified NFTs on Tezos blockchain. That's a big deal, man. That's a big deal. Gap jumping into the game. DOMI Online is an early gem. The game and the team look good. Shout out to Whip It Crypto, and we'll take a look at that as well, man. I'm just remembering when the bull run starts again, this channel is going to, like, it gets insane. It's going to be like 500 people here. We're going to be talking about hundreds of coins. It's going to be out of control. I'm going to get my Excel spreadsheets back out. It's going to be nuts, and it's going to be one of those insane moments again. DOMI Online is a play-to-earn 3D blockchain MMO underpin NFTs. Interesting. DOMI Online. What is DOMI Online? Let's take a look at what they're talking about here. DOMI Online. Everything in this video is an actual game footage from the latest DOMI Online build. Little North Village. Regenerate mana while offline by sleeping in your house.
Hi, my name is PLK and I'm the CEO of DOMI Online.
I like that.
Most people know me for my acting or my YouTube channel, or for having made music for popular franchises like Magic the Gathering, Power Rangers, Path of Exile, League of Legends, etc.
Oh wow.
However, a few of my followers will also know that several years ago I started working on game development as well. The footage you just saw is the latest build of DOMI Online. An MMORPG I've been working on the game design for 2 years now. It has no level cap, no skill cap, and PvP and death has major consequences. It's sort of the game that I always wanted to play but couldn't find. It has old school mechanics for leveling and skill systems, but with modern graphics and user interface.
I like this guy.
I've been silent about this for a long time, but I've assembled a team of fantastic developers and fantastic 3D modelers that I've met through my life. The lead developer has years of experience from the world's largest.
It's funny how you said I met through my live. I met all my employees through my live stream. You go live, you go hard, people find you, and they're like, yo, I want to work for that dude. I like your style.
The 3D modelers,
and you jump on board, baby. Let's see what you got, and then you start working and grinding.
It's basically a super team. The cool thing about DOMI Online is, first of all, the no level cap, no skill cap, so you can actually become incredibly powerful and your time is valuable. So something that always annoyed me when I would put in, let's say, 20 hours into World of Warcraft Vanilla, I even had to go to the ER because my feet swollen up because I played so much. I'm a hardcore gamer. So what annoys me is when you put in thousands of hours, they put out a new expansion and then your level and your items are just worthless. I hate that. So what I wanted to do is have
Should have cut the music off a little bit. I like what he's talking about. You could deep dive this. I won't waste all of your time. But DOMI Online. I like the CEO saying, I like how he's part of the video. I like what they're talking about. Are they on, let's take a look here. Are they on CoinMarketCap? DOMI Online. DOMI Online. DOMI. Okay, cool. Ooh, okay. Multi-chain. Oh, thank God you had a Binance Smart Chain address because, oof, you almost freaking caught on my bad side, right? And look, we could see ZLDA continuing to the upside at 21. So we'll just put that out there. There is a little bit of divergence, but we'll tweet that back out. Follow me on Twitter at CryptoLifer33. You just might get a cool chart in your inbox or in your feed or whatever you want to call it. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Okay. All right. SYSCOIN and FANTOM battle the cross-chain smart contract networks. Interesting, man. Funny that I'm in both from back in the day. SYSCOIN from 2017. Never thought this coin was going to make it through the depths of hell. I actually found it on a laptop and didn't even know that I still owned the coin. That's how bad I was when I just had coins all over the place. It's just like, oh yeah, there's that coin from back in the day. So crazy, right? Insanity. Absolute insanity. So there's ZLDA on the radar too. It could do some more damage. And honestly, like for all the coins we've ever got into, it did a 10x and held its own so far pretty nicely. So 10xing is a nice feeling. If you can 10x 10 times, I mean, you could do some serious damage. So yeah. SYSCOIN versus FANTOM, battle of the cross-chain smart contract networks. Smart contracts have witnessed a huge surge in popularity this year, and for good reason. There's a completely revolutionary part of blockchain technology that gives the user the ability to seamlessly perform transactions with one another via an intermediary. The most popular platform for running smart contracts is Ethereum. Despite this, decided to do a breakdown of two of the more popular platforms, SYSCOIN and FANTOM, to compare and contrast them. SYSCOIN isn't that popular, I'll be honest. Like, no one knows about it. Like, nobody talks about SYSCOIN. I'm like the only guy on the whole... There's like... Go look at SYSCOIN. There's like 10 people talking about SYSCOIN. We have 317 likes here. Unbelievable. Can we get to 400 likes? There's got to be 500 people watching. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in and calling yourself Crypto Lifers and being a part of the live. Bring that music down a little bit, but FANTOM is a monolithic blockchain and SYSCOIN is modular. At the beginning of the blockchain era, monolithic blockchains were the only blockchains in existence. To put it simply, a modular blockchain has to do all the basic tasks, execution, security, and data available itself. Modular blockchains, by design, are significantly more efficient, given that tasks can be delegated to specialized chains. Most chains are still monolithic. Interesting. So SYSCOIN has a one-up because it's modular over monolithic. Now you want to look for modular coins. See what I'm saying? And now you start looking for keywords when you research a coin and you look at a white paper. Proof of work, which is used by SYSCOIN, is the consensus mechanism used by both Ethereum and Bitcoin. Essentially, it's a system for authenticating transactions without requiring a third party. It is very good at ensuring both the authenticity and the traceability of transactions, given that it makes it difficult to alter any aspect of the ledger. Phantom, on the other hand, is proof of stake. The key advantage of this is that it's more energy efficient than proof of work and that it provides fast and inexpensive transaction processing. However, when it comes to security, it's not as proven as proof of work. In addition, validators that have large holdings can have a significant influence on transaction verification, which is not the case with proof of work. Finality, which is used by both projects, is essentially the guarantee that the transaction cannot be changed after it's been completed. SYS is a pioneer of trustless interoperability. Phantom can process 300,000 transactions per second, while SYSCOIN can process 210,000 transactions per second. This means that despite slightly less secure, Phantom does have an edge over SYSCOIN when it comes to speed, as it can process transactions almost instantly for a fraction of a cent. You heard what I just said, right? Instantly for a fraction of the cent. Let's say that again. Instantly for a fraction of the cent. Phantom. Why do you think I picked Phantom back in the day? Why do you think I put Phantom on your radar? My research will behoove you. Eventually you will see. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I think we have 500 watchers. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? Can we get them to 400? I bet we can get 400 likes. There's got to be so many more people watching. Let's get up to 400 likes, baby. So I'm in a good mood right now today. SYSCOIN ticker is SYS. Let's take a look at SYS, baby. And this thing has been booming lately to the upside and doing serious damage. I've been holding this thing for a long time. Look at SYSCOIN. It hit an all-time high not too recently, just on January 4th at the beginning of the year. Would have to come down with the Bitcoin dumpage, right? But then it just bounced right back up off support. So let's take a look at what we see here for SYS. This thing is doing damage. And, it's my sister's position. And it's funny, it's called SYS, right? It's my sis's. This thing is doing serious damage, right? So check it out. Bang, 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 bang. SYSCOIN says he's going to bounce right back up. I mean, I've seen this. This is kind of a slanted head and shoulder, and I've seen this play out. I know you don't believe me, but so there's your cup and handle. I'm sorry. It's a slanted cup and handle. You call it a drunken, twisted cup and handle. It's to the upside, but in the end, if you were to mold it and bend it, it'll play out similar to a cup and handle in the long run. We could see SYSCOIN doing some serious damage. The daily wants to pump to the upside. The 3-day getting ready for another massive move. So look, the 3-day wants to do something like that. I mean, that's going to be another surge for SYSCOIN. I think this thing could do some serious damage. Wow, SYSCOIN. And yes, I do hold a $10,000 bag of SYSCOIN right now that I didn't remember I held and I found. Trying to get it was insane because the wallet was old. I couldn't export it. I had to get a new wallet. I was wondering if it even would get there. I had to update the wallet. I was freaking out. I was I don't think I'll ever get this SYSCOIN. At the time, it went all the way to 90. This is when it went to this high here, somewhere at about 73. Yeah, right here. It did this high, 87, and I had 10K of it in October, and then it would go back to $2,000, $3,000. Yeah, I bought it in 38 back in the day. Lucky move. I was the 333 like, man. Look at that. 333 likes in the game. How many people get 333 likes, $100 super chats, and more? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Vita does 26K TPS. Yeah, exactly, right? Phantom blows Visa out the water, man. Out the water. 26,000 transactions per second. Yeah, can't even handle what Phantom can do. Phantom can eat these things alive. That's why cryptocurrency is gonna move. Come on, peeps. Let's get the likes up to 400. You can do it, baby. I know we can. Certain times or certain hours of the day, people will spam MetaHero. But then after the people will refer back to other games. I do like the concept of MetaHero, though. MetaHero is awesome. I like MetaHero a lot. Super Chats, BTT, FCC, SAITO. Super Chats, BTT, FCF, SAITO, and Shiba Inu. 0 allegiance for keeping me on point. Let's take a look at BTT. My right shoulder's sore today. I've been working out harder, though. Get old, man. Whatever, though. I'm not old. I'm going to keep pushing it. So BTT, I like what I'm seeing already. I'll show you some signs of life here. I'll show you a couple things going on. First, let's do our support and resistance. Number 1, It's hugging the 200-day moving average. On any time frame, that's a good sign. 3-day is a big time frame. I like what I'm seeing there. That's a good thing. Okay? I will reiterate, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. You should never, ever, ever do anything you see me do here on this channel. This is all for educational purposes only, and you should learn how to do this yourself. I do teach technical analysis, all right? If you join my trading group, what goes on? Will we sit down and look at your portfolio? No. If you sign up for a tutoring session, will I look at your portfolio? No. I will not consult you on your portfolio. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that say they will do that. That is against the law if you're not a financial advisor. So they're breaking law even though they don't know they're doing it. I will not go over your portfolio for any reason. I won't tell you what to buy or sell, and I will not basically lead you in any way, shape, or form. All I will do is show you chart after chart after chart after chart, support and resistance. You know, I'll show you golden crosses. I'll talk about Fibonacci levels, and we'll break down what we see together in the chart. So I see this doing damage. I do. And you're 100% on it. And I like where it's going. BTT could have bottomed here. Again, there's your low, forming a higher low with the 200-day moving average. Signs of support here too. 479% gains for BTT. If and only if this market decides to begin to rip to the upside yet again. But there's BTT. And there's my measured move for BTT. And let's mark that with a price note. We can see exactly where we're about to go. There you have it. Okay? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. And that's the long-term projection on the 3-day chart for BTT. All right? Breaking it down. Okay. Super chats. FCF SAITO. SAITO's, people keep talking about SAITO. Let's take a look at SAITO. It pumped pretty hard in the last kind of run up. And it's funny, a lot of these coins came out, they didn't lose what they were doing, right? Bitcoin just kind of stole their flyer, but now like the second Bitcoin gets the fire back, the hot coins will become the hot coins again. It's funny, and I've seen it. It's like just like a balloon, just whoop, deflates, and then it inflates right back up again. People just rip, right? So let's look at SAITO, and we'll take a look at it here with the Binance Smart Chain contract address. 1 minute ago, 7 minutes ago, pancake swap. You can see how many people are buying this thing. You know, not too bad. I look at SAFEMOON. SAFEMOON used to be in the seconds. It's still the hot coin of the day. I mean, $25 seconds, 45 seconds. See, I mean, it's still one of the hottest coins with the seconds. I mean, when you see that many people buying it every second or doing some type of transaction with it, it tells you something's happening with the coin. I can't seem to get, you know, there's billions of dollars in that thing already. Let's look at SAITO, whereas we're moving on from Zelda Inu. We were focused on that coin hardcore. So SAITO, let's see it here. What I like about it, I got something, let's see, I got to see more of the chart. Did it take a huge dump, or is this it? It's actually not a bad chart for a little coin. Came out, pump, dump. That's a cup and handle, all right? Forgive me for the small window on PooCoin, but that's just how they operate. If I make the window big, I'm unable to use the tools. So. It's also an experiment here. Sometimes we use no indicators at all, just strictly patterns, and see how they play out. It's pretty cool. I call it the stripped theory, right? Just see if this cup and handle plays to the upside. SAITO could go all the way to 18 cents. It's sitting here at 6 cents. All right, what's the market cap for SAITO, and what does it do? Market cap is $85 million. That's very low cap, right? Website gives you source code, which is interesting. Community in the Twitter, weird how you don't really have a website. Telegram, play SAITO.arcade. Oh, there it is. SAITO.network. We're hiring director of engineering. SAITO, it's the guy who was asking all the questions like blackjack, red imperium, pandemic, poker, world blocks. I don't know, man. This site is pretty whack. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of this thing, I'll be honest. Doesn't look that legit. It's got a lot of followers, though. And I had heard the name before. A lot of people were talking about it. You think it would have more going on. Dragon's team versus SAITO. We're pleased to announce the next AMA with SAITO. Hey, I'll do more deep dives on this. I'll look at it. But the altcoin will explode in 2022. He's pushing SAITO hard, huh? Interesting. I'd have to do more of a deep dive. I can't really place that. I can't place that. But it's a low cap gem. And it wasn't on my radar before. I just thought I would see a better website. Oh, there's SAITO.io. Okay. SAITO is a layer 1 blockchain that pays nodes in P2P network instead of miners or stakers. Delivering a permissionless and scalable network capable of powering decentralized versions of Twitter, Facebook, and Amazon without the need for predatory monopolies in the network layer. Powerful applications, Polkadot ecosystem, proper economics. The Dot Arcade, play games with Polkadot ecosystems. Okay, this website looks legit now. Like, sorry. And you can get it on PancakeSwap, Gate.io. Interesting. SAITO. All right. Let's see, can you pull it up here? Does Gate.io come up? Get on Uniswap for the ETH. ETH comes up here, but they're just like for wrapped ETH. Oof. Not a hedge against ETH, huh? Phantom pumping. And we'll talk about what we see here for Phantom. 1 hour coming down while it pumps to the upside. Extreme divergence. See that? When you see the Stokes moving down while the price is moving up, I mean, that is insanity. That's showing you the buy pressure just can't be stopped. Like, look, there was an inverted head and shoulder here. We talked about it. We went over this idea for Phantom pumping to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. Many of my analysts put this out there. We talked about it here. Look, I put it out last night to open the trade right there at about $2.45 for Phantom. And you'd be up big already if you took the call for Phantom. So, trading Phantom over and over again. And I was up at like, dang, I mean, oh man. But here it is too. Here's the call yesterday, right? At January 9th, right? So here's the before. We talked about Phantom here. Idea was to get into Phantom at 243. Breaking out of this, it touched off the 21-day moving average. It was pushing to the upside on the 4 hour. It had momentum, okay? Now we look at Phantom now and you can see what it did. There was the flag that we discussed. There was 243. No stop loss got hit. It kind of came down a little bit. What? Let's see, actually. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. January 9th. Because today is what? Today is the 12th. 3 days ago. So that one did actually get bumped off. That one got bumped off. But regardless, we give you the measured move, the support and resistance lines that you need to watch, right? So like I said, if Phantom breaks this, it's highly likely to come down to this area. It would wick there and try to get to that support region at 210 and bounce off hard. Then it was an inverted head and shoulder, which I know we went over numerous times as well. Hold on, I want to see a different idea here. One of my analysts also has a chart for Phantom at 3 in the morning. Like, this is insanity. Update on Phantom at 3:26 a.m. Look at this. Made this cup and handle with projection of $4. Starting around the $2 range is where we made our path. Phantom has been strong during this bearish wave, but we recognize one of the strongest patterns in the game, the cup and handle. That resistance of 287 will set us up to the next level. With Phantom having momentum, it looks promising. Keep in mind, we are overbought on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. So mind your profits, set your alerts, and always use a stop loss. Safe trading, leverage disclaimer, not financial advice, for educational purposes only. That's what you get at 3:26 a.m. Seen by 200 of the lifers, right? If we can break this resistance, we can talk about $3, 285, bam, bang into the upside. And we did. We eventually did break that resistance, and we are talking about $3. And now we're using this as support as we bounce off 287. Phantom doing damage to the upside. My baby, man. My baby. Let's take a look at Shiba Inu. And shout out to D. Kennedy. Always asking about SHIB. I don't know if you're here today, but shout out to my man D. Kennedy. Cocoa Beach, baby. Cocoa Beach. Shout out to all my peoples out here on the live. Thank you for all coming in to the live stream, being a part of the live. Appreciate you all. Okay. SHIB. What are you doing to me, SHIB? I'm going to start fresh for Shibby. And we're going to see it decided to double bottom here off the support region. Has a little bit of resistance there and resistance there, and then it's kind of sky high for a bit of a gap, right? Now, it's actually a very healthy chart from where it came from. And we called this pump here to the upside, bam, we nailed it. Just was looking at it, and honestly, I look at a lot of charts, I seen it like right before it happened, and then boom, it would explode. It was kind of crazy. I was like, I think SHIB can go up to this point, and then next thing you know, it was there. I was like, this is nuts. Late October to November was insanity. Like, it was insanity. It was a bit of a bull run, but it was in the metaverse, right? It wasn't really, it was a centered bull run in certain places, you know. Can we get the likes up to 400? I know we can. I know we can. We can get the likes up to 400 so easily. 355 likes. We're so close to 400 likes. We're so close. I know there's like 600 people watching on the live right now. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. You know, you don't have 7 minutes of watch time times 26 playbacks. We are blasting to the upside. Loaded up on SHIB last night when I woke up on eToro. Didn't notice my ADA reached 3 beans. Went back and hit my stop loss. So had the funds. Yeah, crazy, right? Super chats, FCS and RUNE. We'll take a look at French Connection Finance. Would you compare the patterns you follow in your tech analysts on prices with the patterns in poetry? I don't know. Maybe. I think it's all universal. That's a beautiful question, Lyrical Sis. And I believe in you. Just watching Bitcoin, I wonder if we can push past resistance. It's possible, but that 1 hour has to touch the 21-day moving average first. And learn that. I'll teach you that. And you'll become an amazing trader once you understand these concepts that blow your mind. Iris up 19%. SRK, ADA up doing damage, right? Cartesian back to 65 cents and doing damage. It's funny, man. VRA, RFox, Ravencoin with that halving up to 10 cents. So much to go over, so much to talk about. LRC, which I've been looking at recently and I can see doing some damage. Hit the stop loss there. But I project these ideas like maybe if not. And honestly, what I love about these you could lose this trade 7 out of 10 times. 7 out of 10 times, right? Lose 7 times 34, right? Which is 210, and then 7 times that is 28, so that's 238%, right? 238%. 34 times 7, I did it really fast, 238, right? Let's just make sure. But you don't have to make sure. My brain's a damn computer. It made it, it's right, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so, and now so this come all the way up. I used to do that in class all the time, like play with my brain. Anyway, so 275% gains up to 570, right? So that's what I'm looking at, right? That's what I'm looking at. 275% gains here for LRC. The daily wants to pop to the upside. We're touching now the 200-day moving average. Stop loss could be below this previous rejection point, right, or the previous support there, which is nice. I think LRC looping could do some serious damage. I would keep it on the radar. I would keep it on the radar. LRC readjusted there on the daily time frame. Okay. Shout out to my analyst. Shout out to my team, baby. Cosmos and Harmony. Data chain to build bridge between Cosmos and Harmony. Unbelievable news on the medium. That's a big news. Cosmos and Harmony, 2 of my bigger holdings. Data chain to build bridge between. People don't realize that the entire Web 3.0 has to be built, and there's a whole ecosystem that needs to be created, and we're not there yet. It's going to take a few years, maybe 5 to 6, 7, and 10 to be solidified. Certain coins already have the je ne sais quoi and the engines to run these things, but people don't realize that. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? Let's show YouTube that we have more people watching than they claim. There's no way you have 267 people watching and 366 likes. I've never seen it. Let's show YouTube. Let's hit 400 likes, everybody. Let's show the man. Let's show the man who the man is. Let's show them how strong the lifers are. They can do whatever they can, but they can't do whatever they want. A lot of hype around Poker Bridge. I'm on the fence with that one, though. Where can I buy Zelda? On Pancake Swap. Zelda Inu on Pancake Swap. Let's go. Adam +1 equals big money. Yeah, it does, baby. Yeah, it does. We went over Shiba Inu already. We got through SHIB. Let's take a look at FCF, French Connection Finance, which I actually jumped in on, and I regret it now, honestly. Let's take a look at FCF. To try to sell me on their payment network. I was like, man, $13 million market cap, extremely low. Starting to bounce back up a little bit. Not the worst, not the best. I don't know. It's forming the bowl, like we went over before. Again, these are small cap gems that you never know. Like, I'm all a Phantom guy, Ubix guy, EXRD guy. I like to follow the tech and see where the tech's going to take me. These, you can't really find out what's going on. You can't even figure out what they're doing. They're too tiny and small. French Connection Finance. Also, a lot of these finance coins, I'm just like, how many times, you know? I'm looking for something different, something crazy. I am invested in this right now, but I'm not like it's more regretfully so. So there you have it. You know, and it's enough that I'd be willing to lose and I don't really care about. So it is what it is. French Connection Finance. Okay. That's the truth and I'm sticking to it. All right. Just to say again, if the fine print here, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here should be taken as financial advice. Okay. Do your own due diligence and do your own research. Figure out what you're doing before you jump on into anything. Don't invest in something you don't understand. RUNE wanting to do some serious damage. Look at that. RUNE wanting to do damage. Only a matter of time. RUNE's going to find its way, consolidate, and get to $27 a coin. I mean, I like RUNE. The project's solid. It's not going anywhere, right? RUNE. I could see RUNE hitting 28. Once we solidify that Bitcoin is really, really going back to 60K and strong, once we get above certain levels that I've shown you, like I said before at the beginning of this live, I am taking advantage of these coins and I look at things. But you have to be careful at all times. You have to have a plan for the bull or the bear, regardless, right? Over the long term, I highly believe that Bitcoin will go to $1 million a coin. That's my true belief. And it's based on the mathematics of the halving. It's based on the difficulty level. It's based on, Moore's law, like all these other weird, strange, ideas through multiples of digital economies. How once you spur and add information to something, it continues to grow. Like there's all these different ideas why I believe Bitcoin will continue to grow. And also you're going to see printing of money throughout the world, and people are going to realize, hey, why am I going that route? We're about to get to 400 likes. I don't think we've ever done it on the live with 258 people watching. That's how you know we have more people watching than the live. Show YouTube that we have more people watching than they're telling us. It's so funny. Let's get to 400 likes. We're proving it right now because there's no way this would never happen. Like, I know you guys think he's just obsessed with it. No, I'm not. Let's show that we can get, look, because would people just keep coming in and out? It's possible. It's possible. And the concurrent viewership, and there's way more people watching than the concurrent viewers. That's also possible. Where I'm a kind of a bounce in and out of channel, but I think we kind of retain those people for a lot longer, right? So anyway, let's get to 400 likes. I know we're going to do it. We're going to do it. I already know we're hitting 400 likes. I know 50 more people are going to bless it. They're going to do the right thing. Yes, patterns are universal, meaning you are a crypto poet, and I'm a food poet, because I've been eating pizza on pattern for days. Anyway, you tried applying the art on war on this. I do have the art of war on this because I use game theory when I'm battling with the market maker. So yes, I use the art of war when trading all times. Game theory can be used. You have to use the art of war. Everything to me is a battle. Everything is a battle. Everything is an offset of information, and I'm looking at it very, very closely. So yes, in my humble opinion, yes. Let's take a look at this RUNE USDT, right? I like what I'm seeing here for RUNE, but these are long-term projections for RUNE, okay? Okay, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for the love. Much appreciated to each and every one of you coming on in. Thank you for being here and calling yourself Crypto Livers. What do you think of the beard? This is my, football playoff beard, right? I went to Florida. I forgot a razor. This is where it all started. I was keeping myself clean cut. I went to Florida, forgot a razor. But then I was like, I'm on vacation. Why should I have to care? And then the beard grew in. And then I went on with the beard, and I kind of liked it. It made me look mature. People liked it. I think it came across very well on BitBoy. And now I'm just rocking the beard. So there you go. Tom Brady is the man. Beard is a go. Beard looks great. Shout out to Gorilla Skittles. You're the man, dude. Gorilla Skittles, most handsome man on earth, though. He's one of the sexiest guys I've ever seen in my life. So hot. Crypto Lifer beard looks great. Doesn't make you look bad at all. Shout out to Grace Ashley Harris. Thank you so much. However, can you see Theta and Engine? Please send in a super chat, and I can deep dive on whatever you want to talk about. It just, can you look at Thor, Chain, RUNE? Thanks. Yeah, and one thing, I want to look at the market cap for RUNE. I haven't looked at the market cap for RUNE in a long time. Haven't really done a deep dive. Look at DOMI Online. Remember, we found DOMI Online today. Don't forget that. We found DOMI Online. I don't think I ever got to look at the chat. I think we kind of jumped into a chat. DOMI. I liked what I saw from that CEO. I believed in that dude. Like, I liked, and I see the consistency and the time he put into the project. Interesting. Fine. Some bots got a hold of it because he's new. He didn't know. It pumped down. I like it. It's consolidating and finding its way. It could continue up to the upside, and you're buying it at the very, very low. $3 million market cap, very, very low. It could go to zero. These are high risk, high rewards. No idea, Got to be careful with your own research and due diligence. But we did. I mean, we looked at the CEO. I kind of like the vibe, right? And Unlock Wallet is holding 99% of DOMI LP. That's not a good thing. See that? That's sketchy too as well. So you got to be careful. And they're warning you right there. that someone could rug pull you easily. So be very careful with DOMI. I'm actually going to move away from that now that I see that. And yeah, if I decide to invest in that, I'll keep it to myself. Shout out to everyone here. 9 more people when we get 400 likes. I don't think we've ever got 400 likes on the live. One day we got like 1,000 people watching on the live. It's almost like they gave this channel what it was supposed to get out of nowhere. It's like they forgot the suppression button. And they're like, oh, we forgot. Remember, if anyone remembers, there was like a day like a few months ago, and there was 1,000 people watching me on the live stream. And I was like, wow, we finally did it. This channel's going to grow. Like, we hit 1,000 people. And then I was suppressed again. We don't know why we're being suppressed. We don't know what's happening. But we know it's definitely happening for whatever reason. But we shouldn't even talk about it. But it's crazy because we wouldn't get the 400 likes to the viewership. It just wouldn't happen. Where do you have 400 likes with 200? It doesn't happen. I never see it on any single stream I watch. Not Banter, not any of the bigger channels. They'll have 10,000 people watching. They'll have 4,000 likes or 3,000 likes, right? Never see more likes than the viewership. Just never happens. So look at the daily here on 1. It just flipped for you to the upside there. A little bit of a flip for 1. I see 1 doing serious damage, going up to 63 cents. 1. So I'm stuck on 1. I'm personally in the trade. I have over $10,000 into 1 around 20 cents. So I'm already up about 5K and continuing. And I traded 1 nicely. While Bitcoin dumped and the whole market ripped, I was making gains on 1 in Phantom. So my life wasn't too bad. And Matic was actually holding its value above $2 and pumping too. So a lot of the calls that I had made, a lot of things that I put a lot of dough in, were actually holding off pretty good when Bitcoin was flapping and flopping and groping and playing games with us. So, hey, that's some heavy research though. And some say, oh, you got lucky. Maybe I did. But a lot of people say luck is preparedness meets opportunity, right? And there's 1 on my radar too as well, okay? Now, Rose could continue to do some damage. Does it come down on retest 45? It's in a price discovery. Cash App supporting Lightning Network. A recent update on Cash App includes Bitcoin Lightning Network, which facilitates faster and cheaper Bitcoin transfers using layer 2 payments protocol. So now Bitcoin's even faster on Cash App. It's pretty good. That's pretty insane, right? Kusama could make a bit of a move here. The S&P gapped up as well, so this is a good thing. When you watch the S&P and you kind of rock what's happening with Bitcoin, they are correlated. And, eventually I believe we'll see a decoupling. Eventually at one point we will see a decoupling. But I'm not going to say that it's now, right? So, Webby Crypto, yes, but I feel that Meta Hero, luck is the residue of preparation. Shout out to DJ Porter Rock in the game. Crypto Muser, brand new channel. Gina Bombina, check out Crypto Muser and his brand new channel. Let's get him to 100 subs today. If you can get me to 400 likes, we can get him to 100 subs. Let's keep this kid moving. Show me the way, baby. Let's get this kid to 100 subs, man. Come on, he just started. He's putting his name out there. He's just getting it going. He's subconscious, finding his way. It's not easy coming out on YouTube. Support my man. He supported me when I had not one person behind me. When I just said I'm going to start a YouTube channel, he was like in my apartment. And I was like, I'm going to do this. He's like, dude, I'm with you, man. You're going to do it. You're going to be amazing. And so help my man, Crypto Muser, man. Please go to his channel. Check him out. Link is in the comment section. I'll put it right here and pin it. I believe I can pin it, right? Yeah, I'll pin it for him. And I pinned the message here at the top. So he's pinned now. He's a pinned comment. Check him out, guys. Check him out. He's going to do everything he can to bring you the news, the information, and the underlinings of cryptocurrency. He might even show up a day when you're feeling down and give you that insight to make you realize why you fully integrated yourself into cryptocurrency. Like a computer chip. But look at this. This is a bit of a flag here for 1. Even this little idea here. See, this is a flag that's breaking to the upside. See that? Measured move of that flag is to the upside as well. We showed you the inverted head and shoulder. We showed you what was cracking. Started talking about 1 down there. Right? And we can see 1 doing damage, man. I'm telling you. 402 likes, man. Now can we get to 420 likes, baby? Can we get to 420 likes? Can we show YouTube what's up? Do we get to 700 likes? Do we have 1,000 people watching right now throughout the world? Do we touch way more people than we realize? Oh my God, you never know. There should be an AI created with the help of the best technical analysts on Earth to make it able to predict market price based on past history patterns. It evolves as it goes from day 1 and on. Time to light it up. Shout out to Lyris Assist. Insane, you guys. This is crazy what we did today. We did a milestone today. 400 likes in the live stream. Unbelievable. The retention is insane. Where are we from today? Any newcomers in the live? Anyone who just jumped in? If you're new to the live, please jump on in. Send a comment. We love you. Don't hide out. Don't hide. Let us know where you're at. Let us know where you're at. All right? Everyone wants to know what sand's going to do. Sand will control the movement of the rest of the market. Look at that falling wedge. Look, cup and handle for sand breaking to the upside. I can see it getting all the way up here to about 698 before it has to pull back, maybe do a bounce off of $6 again or $5.98, or even come down here and bounce again at $5.27. Either way, I see sand breaking, going an all-time high to $9.14. There's my projection for sand. Look at the daily time frame, suggesting that it's with it and it wants to rock. Let's look at the weekly time frame for sand. It's getting ready for its next leg to the upside. I'm telling you, the last time that weekly was low, we boomed. We boomed. So get ready for sand. I bought sand at 0.04 at 4 cents. My first trade for sand was at 4 cents. That's absolutely absurdity. And I didn't hold the trade. I have to be dead honest with y'all. It hurts. It hurts a lot. I had about $4,000 in the trade, right? So if you had $4,000, you divide it by 0.04. How many shares of sand did I have? 100,000 shares of sand. You times it by what we have now. Oh my God, I have $500,000 off of $4,000. Insanity. It's coming to somebody in the group. It's on its way. It can happen. That happened in about a year. That happened in about a year. We started getting into sand. If you look at my first time I ever talked about it, I'm like, sand, ocean, and waves. Sand, ocean, and waves. And we were giving you guys sand at $6, at $4, at $3. This channel was giving you these coins when nobody knew about them. I'm telling you right now, we're going to do the same thing when the new coins come out and nobody knows about it. We're in VR right now. Nobody knows about it. VR is holding 50 and doing damage. Let's talk about my baby VR. Why I got in, when I got in, why I talked about it. We stalked it. I finally made my entry. Pinpoint accurate entry at the exact point I could. It's not always that perfect, but this time it was. This falling wedge played out as suggested. We tweaked it a little bit. You can see it was a flag that broke to the upside. Measured move for that flag is there. 1 hour's coming down now a little bit. 4 hours also high too. So you're going to say, okay, whenever that happens, now you need to flag out. Wow, but we pumped nice in the 4 hour. Funky pattern here as we try to find its way. But it's doing something like this. I can see it come back down to the bottom of the trend line when the 4 hour resets. Let's look at the daily chart suggests. Daily's getting a little high too. So saying, okay, it made a bit of a pump. Maybe it pulls back and bounces off support. It's still got momentum though. It still has momentum. All right. However, we got to watch this flag now and see where it's going to go. We got to watch this flag. It does say, though, the measured move here is bigger. I take this length here of this pole. And from the breakout, because that's a clear breakout, we get all the way to 80 for VR. So VR could do some serious damage up to 80 and continue. And you'd be getting in this coin on a low cap when nobody even knows about it. I believe it does have a pretty big market cap, though, like 300 million. Not as low as the smaller ones. 359 million. Already has a pretty big market cap for when it first came out. Okay. But even that, look, that's a bit of a flag. That's a cup and look, cup with a handle. Even when you look at it on the daily time frame, looks like a giant cup and handle. Interesting. VR on my radar. Okay. And let the music rock, baby. Let the music rock. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Thank you for giving me the life of my dreams. Waking up every day with positive vibes, positive energy, and positive motivation. I love you all. FML Ish. 420 likes imminent. Uncle Sam needs you, baby. Yup. Wow, so clear on my tablet. I should use this more. Amazing. Anyone holding XRP that long deserves it. 420, let's go. I'm claiming that. Right? Yo, 415, can we get to 420? 420 likes in the live. I know we can. 416. Everyone's jumping on it. Got so many amazing people hitting that like button. It's contagious. They're like, hey, how could you not like some guy that shows up every single day and brings you the positive energy, the positive vibes? Never moping, never sad. We went through the bearish of times, the bullish of times. It did not matter. It made us stronger. It brought us closer. We nailed it together. We did it as a team. Nothing can stop us. 33, 4, 1. And we've been in 1 since 4 as it breaks this top trend line. 1 wants to boom to the upside. 1 wants to make it, baby. 1 wants to do the damage. 1 at 33. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Shout out to Calder Ronster. Like always, like 20%. Huge pump incoming. Crazy thing, I know. Blessings to everyone reading this. Really is true. Sam, a bunch of stars got busted for a pump and dump. To think we get to listen to a guy like this. The sheer luck. A bunch of stars got busted for a pump. The sheer, I don't know what he's saying, man. Rod, you're so awesome, man. Blessings to everyone reading this. Love you, Rod. Live Verdino, Education NFT Token. The Winkyverse. Wink to be listed on Gate.io and KuCoin. Really? Let's take a look at this. The Winkyverse. Is that Winklevoss? Is that the Winklevoss twins coming up with the Winkleverse? The Liferverse. 420 likes, baby. We nailed it. I'm telling you, man. Let's get to 500 likes. Can we get to 500 likes? And just to show YouTube that we do them. It's like, do whatever you want. Okay, so the Winkyverse. Interesting. Get Twinkies. You guys are hilarious. What is this nonsense? Oh my God. Let it flow. Let yourself go. Slow and low. That is the tempo. We go here, go into mining. Yeah, baby. Got that, man. It's coming to you and more. I promise you, Gina. Look at that, baby. Crypto Wakoni. Crypto is life. Except all these cookies, man. Lakota language. Ajos relativos. Ooh, Lakota, man. Shout out to my Lakotas out there. I appreciate you Native Americans all day long, baby. I have such a close connection to y'all, man. And I read a lot of Native American books when I was a kid. I spent a lot of times in the woods. And I just, I looked at the stars. I was a sailor. I used the wind. And, I'm a Celtic druid of this world. Multinational, just traveler of this world, man. International man of mystery. By Winkies, the first global educational games metaverse. The Winkleverse. Let's take a look at what they're saying here.
Welcome to the Winkyverse. The Winkyverse is the first global education games metaverse.
A little strange, but...
Let me tell you a bit more about our background. Winky was born 4 years ago at École Polytechnique, the best engineering school in France. And since then, it has already been adopted by thousands of families across Europe to teach their kids about programming, robotics, and artificial intelligence. Winky quickly became a media sensation in France. With the help of world-class investors, advisors, partners, and a team of 25 game and education experts, we are now ready to take education to the next level.
Winky robot taking over the world, man. Winky Play, Winkyverse, Winky Maker. Wow.
On Winky Play, players will have access to hundreds of educational and fun games developed by top video game editors. From English to mathematics, through artificial intelligence and robotics, it will be possible to learn any topics in a fun and engaging way. On Winky Maker, creators, artists, and players will use a 3D drag-and-drop editor to create their own custom versions of what termed is a unique 3D open world where players can play, create, and monetize their own games and creations.
Alright, this is pretty big, man. Wow. Round 1 was in 2000, or maybe not, no. Max supply. Interesting. Join the Winkleverse. Shareholders. I like Ultra. They're a big... I like them. I'm behind them. So if they're behind it, I kind of already got a bit of a feeling here. Interesting. Satoshi Stacker. That guy's on YouTube, He's the founder? No, CEO. Founder. Blockchain-based. Co-founder and CEO. Founder. He's one of the founders, Satoshi Stacker? Interesting. That's pretty cool. Plug It Digital. All right, buy Winkies. Round 3 sold out. Days left. All right, so we already got sold out. They're trying to get their name out there. Interesting. They got a physical product that already works. I saw kids using it. Get your hands on these Wink now and join the Winky community. I mean, I haven't seen anything like this. This looks more like a stock market play almost. Like it's so legit. Like it's got so much going for it. I like this. This is interesting. I have to give it to you at 1.8 cents with a market cap that we can't even find yet. Just doesn't have really the volume that I'd like. But get Twinkies, WinkyBots.io. Let's take a look at the Telegram. Is it popping? What's going on? 38,000 people in the Telegram. That's hot. That's hot. Wow. Let's look at the Twitter. What's going on with the Twitter? And we got 82.2 followers, 82,000 followers here. This is a big project. You be getting in at the ground floor. I mean, a bunch of you probably 50, 60X from the pre-sale. Love your coverage on ZLDA. What's your price prediction, short-term, long-term? I mean, long-term, I don't know. It's a micro-cap gem, and I really, you can't place it on that one. Not sure. Short-term, I could see it getting all the way up, right now to about 21 cents, and then we'll see it from there. That's where the short-term prediction is. Again, that's where the measured move is. I don't, Coinbase, look, trending on Twitter today. XRPL community trending on Twitter as well. Interesting. The Twinkies are now displayed in the middle of Times Square in New York. Long live the first educational metaverse. It's a big deal. I think this is going to do numbers and be big. They have a good marketing team. They can use that physical product and they market the face. That alone is a great idea. It continues to move. 428 likes on the live stream. Unbelievable. Thank you for everyone coming on into the live, being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. This is hot. You just found out about something you may never have known about. So many coins went over today on the live. It's unbelievable. Winkleverse, the Winkyverse. Unbelievable. Looks like you can buy it on Binance Smart Chain too, which is awesome. You could get it on PancakeSwap. It's a big deal. Looks like one of the only places you can get it is PancakeSwap. Yeah, USDC, WNK. Wow. Doesn't have a lot of volume. That's what worries me. Only 78,000. That's not a lot of volume, you know. Anyway. But hey, you heard it here first. The Winkleverse. Winky. Hey, it gets funny here. 11:59 on the live. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, calling yourself crypto lifers and jumping on into the live stream. Up with the analogies. Yeah, we peep those. Not a rest on prices. It's a crisis if it dips though. But no worries. It's no hurry. We're under degrees cold. By technical analysis, we get a hold of crypto. Up with analogies. Yes, we peep those. Not a rest on prices. Crisis if the dip though. Oh, he's writing lyrics now. I get it. Educational games are missing in the sector. This could be huge. Some minor licensing with schools could be big. Checking to see if it could run on Chromebooks. If so, Winkyverse could be huge. Looks like it does. It looks like a kid was, a lot of cells fled from forced labor into the hills and lived with the native. It's true. See? See what he's saying, man? A lot of cells fled from forced labor into the hills and lived with the natives. The Irish are people of the land. We've been able to create out of thin air. The Irish are we're an amazing group. I'm telling you, man, get to know Irish people. We're a good group of people on this earth. Never really held down another nation. Google our nation. Never took over anybody. The Romans tried to kill us. They couldn't, they sent people to that part of and they couldn't get the Celtics. We were insane. We had axes and all that. They left us alone. Educational metaverse. Look for the Khan Academy. We need meta like that. You guys are amazing. Walks, listening, learning, organizing. Shout out to DJ Roland Rock, man. My dude, baby. My dude. Let's get back into Bitcoin. Show you what's cracking, but wow, 33333, baby. And one continuing to move and do damage. It's about to go to all-time highs. Let's take a look at Atom about to do the same thing. Atom and one got together today and had a little bit of a love affair. Probably popping both their clocks to the upside. Look, that was an M pattern that just got negated. So that M, no good. And that's when you see an M that doesn't drop, kind of tells you something that's going on here. A little bit of a flag here for Atom. We did come back down to the 21-day moving average. We're doing our thing. However, that 4-hour is overbought. It needs to come to the downside. I'd put an alert here. All right. But we're watching the 3-day chart, which is a big boy. And that actually says Atom has kind of had its time. It's kind of sad. A little bit of a double top and some bearish divvy there. Says Atom may actually have to come back down and bounce off of support, which is about 28. Interesting. So I'll be watching Atom closely. Maybe time to take a little nibble. 3 days a little extended. Both 4-hour time frame is both high for Atom and one. Live, you're going to take a quick look at KDA. Yeah, Kadena is something that you want to be dollar cost averaging into in 2021. Blow your mind. Then we're going to look at Bitcoin. I'm going to show you that indicator that I was talking about at the beginning of the live. If you hung out all this time, you're about to get that gem that I told you I was going to give you. Then I'm out of here. It's 12:02. We'll be out here by 12:10, 12:15. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Kadena. And it popped up a little bit, 997. I've been slowly DCAing in Kadena. It's holding like at a retracement too on the fibs. At about a little over at the 706, which is a known good retracement area for institutions to get into. Kind of hid that. First it was the golden pocket. They created the 706 to create another area of accumulation. I buy more Atom if it goes to 28. Yeah, probably a great accumulation price for Atom. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here. We're going to look at Bitcoin, then we're going to jump out of here for the day. I'll keep my patrons updated for what's happening with Bitcoin, and we'll keep you motivated and moving throughout the day. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in and calling yourself Crypto Lifers, being a part of the live stream, and just jumping on in. And again, remember, we were tracking this flag here on the 1 hour. And this is a good sign because we're flagging out, but looking like we want to reset. It's a bullish sign. Already I'm getting a feeling of bullishness because the RSI is coming. Stochastic's RSI wants to come down, and the flag's doing its thing. If we look at the 15-minute, look at that flag. And that's how we do it. We were projecting this from the beginning, and we're going to continue to project it. The show goes on the Patreon after the show ends. The Patrons get an update every couple of hours, sometimes a video update. I was given 2 to 3. When the market gets crazy, a lot of video updates, right? So thank you so much for the chat. Thank you for everyone coming on in. The chat has been moving today. Great chat rate. Unbelievable. Where are y'all from? If I could ask, where is everybody from at the end of the live? You can shout out where you're from. I love to do that. I'm from Boston, Mass, baby. I lived in New York for 20 years, but I'm from Boston, Mass, representing Massachusetts, baby. Use the rewind button to find Zella. Shout out to Crypto Amigo. Paradise. He's from Paradise. Smart man. Dallas, North Korea, Chicago. Are you really from North Korea? Oh, everyone says that. I didn't think we'd be able to get our feed into that. I didn't think we could penetrate the feed into North Korea. I didn't think the internet worked over there. Belgium, Ohio. Maybe you can with a VPN. Who knows what you guys are doing over there? Underground status. Palestine. Unbelievable. Salam alaikum, Florida. The only free state left. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. Dang, man. You said it right. Ireland, Norway. Thank God, amigo. I was about to give up. No, bro. I'm trolling. Shout out to Randy H, man. Thanks for trolling, Randy. Appreciate you, brother. What is trolling? Everyone always says it's watching a show and not saying anything. Montreal, baby. LV426. What is LV426? Land. That's so funny. Las Vegas. Hold on. I'm gotta Google this. LV426. The guy got me like. Latitude. ACHERON. Xenophobia is one of the known moons orbiting. Wow, that's insane. He's from ACHERON. He's from one of the known moons that's orbiting. Insane. Is it LV2 is one of the known moons orbiting Galapagos in Zeta Reticuli. Oh, you're from Zeta Reticuli with the gray aliens. I should have known you were a gray. I should have known, man. I figured it out. Jay, for real? Trolling is messing with you. Trolling is saying something provocative or funny to get a reaction. Plymouth. Shout out to Plymouth, man. CK1. Las Vegas. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming on into the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. We had a great day. Went over a lot of new coins. 440 likes. That may be a record recently. Unbelievable. Insanity. Shout out to everyone on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for the $100 super chat, the 80 extra super chats that came in. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you guys for all the support. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. And we're going to go through Bitcoin every single day. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I'm going to talk about what I like. We're going to go over the charts all the time and then disclose. If I ever get paid for a video, I'll tell you about it. And if I'm promoting something, I'll let you know. I'll always be upfront with my patrons. And I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you are already doing the right thing. Let me have that lemon water, which I didn't drink enough. Right shoulder's hurting today. It's in pain. Rodney, my right shoulder's in pain. You gotta help me, man. All right, everyone, I love you. Have a great day. At the end of every live stream, we say 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life, and that's what we're gonna do right now. So 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, today is our weekly screen share. We go from 6 to 8:30. We go even in more depth than this. I go through my token metrics account, which costs $84 a month. So to join my Patreon, it's $99 a month. You get so much included. 4 times a month, you get an intimate setting meeting with me and my patrons. I give away so much more than all the other patrons. I went to all the patrons, I looked at what they gave, and I said I'm going to give way more. I'm going to do way more, I'm going to work way harder, and I'm going to not take a day off. Look at all the other streamers. They take days off eventually. I have not taken a day off. I am consistent, and I will continue to show you that you can be too. I love you all. Have a great day. Peace. Crypto is life.